Keith watching Debbie make her way here and looking less terrible for us.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be rain for sure, overnight tonight through Friday, but I think we're going to get a lot of the weekend in.
It's a wonderful change.
That's a big, because Saturday at one point looked like pretty much a whole
good.
washout.
Right.
So it's nice when it changes in your advantage, right? It doesn't always work that way. 76 in Wiscasset, 78 in Bangor. Beautiful afternoon out there. We had a lot of sun. There was a period of time today, at least over southern Maine. Went outside, looked around, couldn't find any cloud cover at all. Not a cirrus cloud, not a cumulus cloud, no version of clouds. Now we can see them starting to move in from southwest to northeast, especially over far southern Maine, and right behind this initial deck of clouds is rain. Now there is dry air at the surface here, so a lot of times the radar will show you that rain, like Kittery, for example, but it's not hitting the ground most likely because it's too dry, so it's eating it up. It's called virga, when it rains near the cloud but doesn't reach the actual ground. This blob back here, though, will certainly make it to the ground when it gets in here over the next few hours. This is loosely associated with Debbie, which is down here. Still looks pretty good as far as the circulation goes, considering that it's been meandering around the same area and it's now well on shore for a couple of days, but it still has a center of circulation. You can see that moisture coming up over the top of it, and that's why we're saying, this is associated with Debbie, more so on Friday when the low actually goes over us. So tonight there'll be periods of showers. Some heavy downpours will be possible. Looks to me, though, like the heaviest rain is actually tomorrow morning, not so much tonight. There'll be downpours tomorrow morning. I think it's a gloomy start. Certainly there'll be some thunder involved in this too. But eventually this first wave moves up into Aroostook County, and I think south of there we get a break in there. I don't want to say it's a nice afternoon, but it's quiet. Temperatures in the 70s. It's cloudy, isolated showers, but it's certainly not raining all day tomorrow. Then our second round of rain comes through tomorrow night. Now this could have some heavy downpours, also a couple of strong to severe storms with an isolated tornado. That's actually fairly typical with tropical systems to see several little tornadoes. I don't think we'll see several, but there is a possibility we could spin one or two of those up late on Friday night into early Saturday morning. And then that rain moves out, and that's been the change, is that just this whole front moves quicker. And so by Saturday, let's say 10 or 11 a.m., I think pretty much everyone is cleared out, except for extreme down East Maine, and we're in good shape for the afternoon. Could pop into the upper 80s in some spots. Heaviest rain will be to our west. There will be rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches, though, pretty broadly, I think. So we could see some flash flood warnings, but I don't think we'll see widespread flooding, across the state. So that's all good news. Again, we end up with a nice afternoon on Saturday. Could be pretty hot. There's a chance we could pop into the upper 80s if we clear fast enough. Bit cooler on Sunday. Dew points down too, and it's breezy, but still nice. And then most of next week looks pretty good. We have a pop-up shower possible Monday afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, but that's really just isolated stuff. Most of the day dry, upper 70s to around 80. So we're kind of cruising here once we get rid of what's left of Debbie, but it looks like also even for Vermont, this is not a disaster anymore. That's good. The total moisture has backed off, and that's a good thing.
Relief for them.
Yeah.
Right. Keith, thanks.